Good morning, social media family. It is my birthday today. It is Ms.Naturallyreeree coming to you to do a quick perfume talk. Just a quick, but I'm going to talk about some things that I purchased for my birthday. I hope you like my channel, subscribe to my channel. Every like and every subscription helps me become a better content creator as I explore my journey of fragrances, specifically affordable and Black owned fragrance houses. Well, my birthday is today, and so I just went overboard and purchased things for myself for my birthday. And so the first items that I am showing you would be these earrings that I purchased from Home Shopping Network, or you will know it as hsn.com. So these are the teardrop earrings. These were very popular about a few years ago. Those are these Bottega dupes. However, I purchased these from Home Shopping Network. This is from the brand Bellezza. And if you don't know what Bellezza is, let me get you onto the game. Bellezza is an Italian company that specializes in jewelry. It is bronze style Italian jewelry, but this is dipped in either silver or 18 karat gold in its jewelry. They are heavy, they are substantial, and they are absolutely gorgeous. So this is their version of the Bottega earrings that became so popular. This is a classic teardrop, and teardrop earrings or teardrop pieces are very classy. They're just classic pieces to have in your collection. I just made 50 on today, and as I go into this new chapter now, the 40s is gone and now into the 50s, I am looking into pieces that would be not only unique, but they're still classics. They're going to test the test. They're going to be available even through the test of time, with fashion trends up and down all the time. So these I purchased. They came in a set of 3. So these are just one of the type of earrings that I received. They were originally priced at $59.99. This was a sale on HSN. I will put their information on the description box of where you get them. I think they're still on sale. If I'm able to see them, I will definitely tag it and put it in there so that way you too can purchase these. And this is their appreciation month for the second time this year. Normally their appreciation month is in the month of July, where you get like discounts and deals for the whole month of July, because HSN turned 40 years old this year. Well, they did a second appreciation month, which is in the month of September, and so they still have deals and pricing that is just knock the socks off. And the best part about it is, if you do make a purchase, you can make affordable payments to pay off what you're purchasing. So it's a win-win if you're looking into, investing in pieces that would help your collection as well as your style of what you want to portray. So yeah, and I got a set of 3, but these are just one, and I have like a round kind of like style earring and definitely a rectangular style, but I just wanted to do something classic, so that's why I'm wearing this piece on today. And then the second item, which is a pair, this is the Bellezza, and I want to say this is their set. This is a necklace, and this is the bracelet. This is absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous. And this was priced at $49.98, so about 50 bucks. This is the set. Absolutely gorgeous. And as you see, it is pretty heavy, very substantial. And the necklace, yeah, I love these pieces. I love Bellezza when I did my family tree, and doing like the DNA type, come to find out I have descendants in Italy. So this just brings me back home, just makes me identify with that just little piece of the puzzle in my long story DNA life. But yeah, this is absolutely beautiful. And like I said, this set is 49 98, so right around 50 bucks. They come in a small, medium, and a medium large. I purchased it in a small medium because I have small wrist, but I had to use the extenders, and the extenders was also included in this set, which is a small one for the necklace and a longer one, a small one for the bracelet and a longer one for the necklace. I'm not wearing the extender on my necklace. I like the appearance of it, but I did have to put it on my necklace, on my bracelet, because it was too short. I knew the medium large was going to be too big for my wrist, so I purchased the small medium, and I had to put the extender to it. Absolutely love. And these pieces that you see today will be featured on HSN. You can go on their site, and like I said, when I find the pricing and everything you look for, I will tag, put that information on, as well as tag HSN, so that way they can see you know, these lovely pieces that they, you know, that I ended up purchasing. Great deal. Absolutely love. Now, I also purchased for my birthday, but I purchased this a month ago, and I just talked about it in a previous video. And this is from the House of Pink Mahagony. Pink Mahagony is a Black-owned business here in the state of Texas. So it is a local Black-owned business, specifically in the city of Tyler, which is like about an hour away from Dallas, about 2.5 hours away from Houston. So it is a beautiful, beautiful fragrance house you need to get to know. I purchased a fragrance from them before, but I purchased a travel size. Absolutely loved it. Thought that they were going to have it in maybe a 50 ml. She doesn't have it, so I'm putting it out there in the atmosphere of Chevalier. I want to say it was the Le Minimalist the second. That's the one that I purchased way back when and loved the 10 ml. So girl, if you could put that in a 50 ml, I'm down for that one. So, there is another fragrance I purchased from this company, and this is called Kiasi. Kiasi. And Kiasi is absolutely beautiful. It has a lavender note, a musk note. There is a slight sweetness to it, so maybe it could be a smidge of vanilla, benzoin. Beautiful fragrance. Originally, I said, oh, this is unisex. A man or a woman can wear it. That thought process has changed. Kiasi definitely leans feminine, so a woman can wear this. I wore this for my birthday party on Saturday. Oh, it gave me a vibe, a chill and happy vibe. So I wore it again on Sunday, and it still gave me that vibe. It put me at a calm, chill, beautiful moment. Absolutely love this fragrance. I wore it 2 days back to back. Now, I'm not wearing her today. I may put it on as I go do things today for my birthday. But today I've got on Juliet Has a Gun, not a perfume. Very basic. Pretty much you just spray it on and it just interacts with your body chemistry. It's very musky. The aldehydes, it's just a straight pretty fragrance. It's not going to be overpowering. It works for your body chemistry. So whatever your body chemistry it projects whatever note, which is not more musky like on me, which is what I like. beginning to like more of those fragrances as well as the gourmands. I'm pretty much a flower girl through and through. I love florals. I love rose. That is just, you know, something that I know my lane. So yeah, that's just me. But as of late, I've been appreciating my musk notes. Notes, anything with musk, gourmands, absolutely love. So this, I may put her on today just a little bit, just as a top it off. But you can pair this with Juliet Has a Gun and still keep the musk vibes going. Definitely love. This was on sale in the month of August for her birthday. So I paid a decent price for it. But there's other fragrances in her collection that you can invest in. Every so often she may do a big sale, like half off, or, you know, even like a 15 to 20% off. When you see it, run. Do not walk, run. Now, it's unknown whether or not she will do a Black Friday special. But the next fragrance I am looking forward to purchasing, and I got a sample of it, was Ada Williams. Ada Williams is a fragrance that reminds of her grandmother and what her grandmother meant to her. And so she created one for women called Ada, and then one for the men, which is her grandfather, which is Ned Williams. And those are her grandparents. She just has fond memories of her grandparents, and so she put those memories into fragrance. And so I love Ada Williams, but I didn't have the Ada Williams money. So eventually I am going to invest in Ada Williams. That is my next fragrance I want to purchase from this house. I just haven't decided when I'm going to purchase it. But in the meantime, Kiasi is what I am wearing sometime soon. Don't know when yet, but sometime soon. Now, I also went to Burlington because I wanted to look for a fragrance that is an impression of Kiali's Young Bougie Marshmello. Now, I smelled a couple of fragrances from Kiali from Sephora maybe a few months back, maybe about 6 months ago, if not longer. Smelled a couple of the fragrances, and I thought to myself, just wasn't my cup of tea. It just doesn't flow with, you know, what the vibe I am going for. You do need to let Kiali fragrances sit. That has been the consensus of every vlogger, whether it's on YouTube, Instagram. They've all said it. You got to let Kiali fragrances sit because they're, you know, they're not maturing when initially first purchased. You can smell the prettiness of it, but you got to let them sit for them to get the dramatic feel. Me personally, it just didn't do anything for me, but Young Bougie Marshmello was something in my lane I wanted to try. So I went to Burlington specifically looking for the dupe version or the impression version. And guys, I've run across Marshmello Blush by Paris Corner. When I smelled this fragrance, the marshmallow comes through so prominent. It was like, it just puts a smile on my face. It brings me back to childhood when I used to eat marshmallows like crazy. That was just one of the things I like to do. And I remember as a kid when I went to summer camp, you know, when you go to summer camp that one year and they have s'mores, and then they, like, at the fireplace, they toast the marshmallows. That's what this reminds me of that time when I was in summer camp enjoying some s'mores and toasted marshmallows in particular. It's not toasty. It's more like, it's not artificial. When you smell the marshmallow, you can smell like the work it takes to create the marshmallow, because it's like several other ingredients that makes marshmallow. And that's what this reminds me of. It is sweet. When the dry down comes, it's still sweet, but the sweetness lessens as each time goes by, which is great because I'm not really into the sugary sweet fragrances. I like it sweet, but I like it just at the middle. And so that is just perfect for me. But this is a beauty. This is priced at Burlington for 40 bucks, $39.99. So you round it up to the nearest dollar, 40 bucks. Lovely fragrance. I sprayed it when I first opened it, did a video, but then I started cleaning out my files, deleted the whole video. So that's why I'm re-talking about Marshmello Blush. So I will probably wear this one time. Don't know when yet, but I may just want to wear it once and put her in the back because she will be great for the spring, which would be April for us, late March, early April, because our springs are short here in Houston, Texas. This will be a winter chicken dinner. And this will probably be good for layering. So I haven't come up with a layering combo as of yet. I have an idea, but I want to play and see if that's going to work or if it's just going to be over sweet and go from there. So those are the fragrances that I did purchase. I have one more coming from the House of Novell fragrances. And October 1st, just for you to be aware, the fragrance collection drops on October 1st. I am so excited. So when I find the advertisement for Novell fragrances, I will put it on my channel because this fragrance house is simplicity at its best. Sometimes you got to go simple to get the vibe that you want. Yeah, you can put like 30 accords into one fragrance and you're getting the vibe, but sometimes simplicity is simply the best when it comes to wearing fragrances. You don't need a whole lot to get the same effect. And I've purchased 3 fragrances from this house. With this one being my 3rd fragrance, I got like a couple of samples along the way. So I am looking forward to what the fall collection is going to be for the House of Novell fragrances. And I would definitely, when I find the information, I will also put that information in my description box. So hopefully it comes soon. But I'm thinking it's not going to come just yet because I'm thinking he's launching the fall collection. And then hopefully if I get a travel size, I could talk about the fragrances from this collection and why you need to purchase them. Very affordable. They're ranging about 55 to 60 bucks, which is to me very affordable, and it is a black owned fragrance house. So it's coming. It just hasn't gotten here yet. So those are the fragrances that I did purchase for my birthday. But I also purchased a couple of things that I think is important for us ladies, especially if you are transitioning into menopause, if you're in peri or you're in menopause or you're postmenopausal. You want to make sure you smell good. I don't care what you do in regards to your body care routine, you got to smell good. And as of late, now this is TMI, but as of late, when I work out, you know, you have an odor like you're working out, right? And you shower. Well, when you wake up the next morning, you start getting a little odor and you're wondering like, okay, now I showered very well, but I'm still having this odor. So I started investing in a deodorant for whole body. I read about that and watched a couple of YouTube vloggers that are over the age of 50 and that they are constantly talking about ways of keeping yourself feeling fresh and just feeling good about yourself, because at this point things start going crazy, your body chemistry starts doing weird things, and you want to still be confident in who you are as a woman, middle-aged woman, just living life the best way you can and smelling good. That keeps you very confident of who you are. And so I purchased from Ross, don't sleep on Ross, I purchased Secrets dry spray, and this is weightless. It has like argan oil and some other smell goods. This is in the scent of brown sugar. So I bought this originally so I can put it in my overnight bag as I move around. I may be spending the night at my boyfriend's house. or, you know, just wanting a quick refresher. But this is mainly when I'm with my boyfriend and I don't want to carry like a whole bunch of stuff. If I carry this, I'm gonna be good because I can shower at his house and spray this on and I'm gonna be good to go. But this is a whole body deodorant spray. You just spray it on the most areas. I don't suggest you putting it on your lady parts down below because, you know, as people say, it's very sensitive to smells, fragrances, and anything else that's unforeign and will react. So I don't suggest you putting it there, but definitely put it underneath your boobs, your arms, your feet, underneath your where the ankles are at. Not the ankles, the knees. That's what I meant to say. If you want to put in your ankles too, hey, knock yourself out. But I purchased this as a way to stay fresh and confident, especially when I am with him. And like I said, if I don't want to bring deodorant, just bring the whole body deodorant spray. It just works just as well. It lasts about 48 hours. So I just purchased this. I've purchased another brand and it does last 48 hours. So I wanted to try another same brand but different collection to see if this is going to work just as well. So hopefully I'll give you a better update. And last but not least, now for hair care, y'all remember this brand, the Deva Curl No Poo Original. Now this was priced at $3.99 on Ross. You can't sleep on Ross. Now, allegedly, now I'm putting out there because I don't want to be sued or anything, but allegedly, most vloggers that were focusing on natural hair, specifically with, you know, curly hair or even sometimes wavy hair, alleges that this product was taking their hair out. Now, we don't know the claims on that. We know that a lot of people started suing this particular company. I don't know the results of that because that was like maybe about 2-3 years ago, if not longer. But I purchased this because I needed another cleanser. I use conditioning cleansers when I want to refresh my hair. I'm keeping my hair currently cut short, and with me working out 5 to 6 days a week, I don't want to wash my hair every day. I'm not going to do it. I wash my hair once a week, but when I want to refresh, this is going to be something that I use. I currently use a conditioning cleanser from another brand, specifically from Trader Joe's. It works very well, but it's very often it's not year round. So you have to kind of buy it during the beginning of the summer seasons to get that. So I have one bottle in the shower. I have one just hidden because you don't get it often. And then I picked up this one because it was $3.99. But this one I would use in my routine as a way to refresh my hair, not to keep it as a constant cleaning method, because conditioning cleansers, they work well, but they work well just on a quick basis. And in order for your scalp and your hair to flourish, you need to do a full cleanse. I'm not going to go into specifics on that. You should already know that. But if you want me to, I can talk about that too, because I did pick up some products that I did receive for free in regards to hair care, and I can do just a quick short video on hair care products. And that is all that I've received from my birthday. Thank you so much to my social media family. I've been getting text messages most of the morning. I'm supposed to go out today with a friend of mine to lunch. My boyfriend, however, has not did anything yet. He may surprise me, so I'm just going to let it, speak for itself in the atmosphere. And my kids threw me a birthday party on Saturday because my birthday is in the middle of the week. So I really did enjoy myself, and this is what age 50 looks like. Not only that, Monday night I had to work at the Texans. I work for the Texans part-time, and they threw me a small little party with just a little bit of gifts that they got me, as well as some some cupcakes to celebrate my 50th birthday. So it's always special when my part-time job does something for me and remembers me. And it's always good. Just remember that people don't have to remember your birthday. People don't have to do anything for nice for you for your birthday. But just be appreciative and know that people care about you enough and care about who you are as a person to do something nice for you. And that is all that means the world to me. I'm just blessed and honored that I have family and friends and loved ones that, you know, consider me as someone of an important part of the piece of the puzzle of life. My full-time job, I will probably get lots of encouraging words from them when I return back to work on Monday. But it's just always a good thing to be appreciative of everything that you have. I love my family, my children, my grandson. He is just a joy to be with. He's almost 6 months old, but he's a joy to be with. My ex-husband's family, my extended family, which is my siblings, my mom, my family in Louisiana. I'm just so blessed and honored. And last but not least, the most important part, my significant other. We reconnected, like I said, it's now been a couple of years now. We've been knowing each other 15 years, and I remember when we first started talking, we met on social media. And from that point on, we went through some hiccups. We dated about 3 years the first go around. I ended things, but then coming back the second time around has been nothing but sweet joy. Still a learning experience because it's been 15 years, and 12 of those years we have not really we communicated, but like we say, hey, how you doing? Just checking up on you and keep it pushing. But just being involved with someone now the second go around, it's been a journey, a beautiful journey that I will continue to, you know, understand and know and love and grow and let it flourish to what it is. So, and I thank him for it because he puts a smile on my face and he brings a glow out of me that I hadn't had in a long time. And especially when I was married, I had a glow, but it's not as bright as it is now. And he contributes to why I'm glowing. So just let that be a lesson to you, ladies and gents out there, that is going through the midlife, not midlife crisis, but the midlife adventures. Take your time. Like I said, I've been divorced now 15 years, have not thought, yeah, I've always wanted to have a partner in my life, but I come across a lot of bums to get to, you know, the person that I originally wanted to be with that whole time. So it took ending things and then rediscovering just to figure out who that person is. And I'm appreciative of that. And so take your time. Don't rush. It will happen eventually. You just got to let time tell the tale. And with that being said, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I know I'm almost at 30 minutes, but I wanted to just do this is a long video, so you may have to get like and I should have said it from the beginning, get you something to drink, get you a little snack, just watch the video and go forward from there. But I am at 40 subscribers, and that's a plus. As I stated before, when I hit 50, I'm going to do a small giveaway as my thanks for subscribing to my channel. So at the when I get 5 more, when I hit 45, I'm going to start talking about this fragrance house that I have in mind. One of them I did mention earlier in this video, but I do have another company in mind that I do want to mention in the process of, you know, of who I want to get this fragrance from for this contest. And so, yeah, like, subscribe, and put a comment. Thank you so much. Be a blessing in your community. Look good, smell good, and do good at the same time. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye.